Happy New Year's! Bitch, I know. Don't tell me. I already know. I'm late as hell. It's like January 10th or something.
Got me get the sandy bun, get the sandy bun. Got me get the sandy bun, get the sandy bun. Got me get the sandy bun, get the sandy bun. Got me get the sandy bun, get the sandy bun. Got me get the sandy bun, get the sandy bun.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Chris, aka Honey Buns, back in again with another video, and y'all already know. Happy New Year's! How y'all been? How y'all living? What's tea? How y'all doing? I'm gonna get into some things, cause I ain't seen y'all ain't seen me. It's been a disconnect. But if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing me very active on Instagram. And if you follow me on TikTok, I've been doing TikToks left and right. Let me go ahead and insert the TikToks now. Yes, and I love y'all, and I miss y'all. I know y'all probably been like, girl, are you still doing the YouTube thing? We ain't seen a YouTube video. We ain't nothing. We ain't like, what's going on? So, to kick this New Year's off, at the beginning of this year, we're going to just start off with a banger. A story time, y'all. A story time. So, let's just get straight into it. Before I get into the story time, though, please make sure you take the time to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you like the video, turn the bell on, do all that good stuff. Y'all know that helps. Make sure if you put me on your Instagram story, please make sure you tag me so I can say thank you and I can put you on my story. You already know how we do. A little disclaimer before we get into this. I do not do drugs. Okay, let's just start there. I do not smoke. I typically don't do edibles. I don't do none of this stuff. So the fact that I did it just so willy-nilly was just really surprising to me. But I'm going to stop talking about it and let's get into the video. Okay, so boom. The time is about 3 days ago, okay? If you were on my live yesterday, you got a brief story time where I told you guys exactly what happened. I kind of went into details a little bit, but I want to do a story time for YouTube. Damn, not my phone finna die 20%. Girl, stop. Do a video on it on my channel because everybody on the live was telling me like it was coming in late. Like, just do it on your YouTube, just do it on your YouTube. So we're doing it on the YouTube channel. It was just a random little Wednesday night with me and my boo. We was just chilling. So we chilling or whatever. He was like, yeah, let's make some cupcakes. So I'm like, oh my God, some cupcakes would be dope. He was like, yeah, we can ice them. We can play some board games, you know what I'm saying? Just really have some, a fun, chill day in the house because it's COVID. We can't go nowhere, ain't nothing really popping. So let's just do something amongst ourselves. So I agreed or whatever. So I'm getting dressed or whatever. We're going to the Dollar Tree to just pick up some oil because all we needed was some oil. That's it. And so as we're getting dressed and I'm going down to the car, his neighbor comes outside and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me holler at you real quick.
As we're going down the stairs. Now, me being nosy, I didn't know if they was going to be talking about me, you know what I'm saying, shorty back, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to be nosy and have my ear at the steps while I'm at the car in real life. So, all I hear, I hear them talking, but then it gets, quiet. So, I'm like, ooh, what the fuck going on? Like, what's tea? What happened? You know what I'm saying? So, he come down the stairs, come around the corner, and he chewing. So, I'm like, ooh, what you eating? Give me some. That was the first red flag right there. I should have just kept my motherfucking when he opened his hand like this, the edible was in his hand. It was like a little square gummy. So I was like, what's that? I'm like immediately like, what's that? He like, oh, it's just a little CBD gummy. So when he said CBD, let me break it down again. CBD, I'm not thinking that's no correlations to THC. I know about THC because I've had it and I've had a bad experience. So I'm thinking CBD is less traumatizing than the THC I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, girl, I without a doubt popped the shit in my mouth like it's a piece of regular candy because I've had CBD before and all it did was make me a little drowsy and make me sleepy, but I was feeling like I was on a cloud, you know what I'm saying? It was concentrated, it was cool, I was good, you know what I'm saying? With no problems. So I thought I was going to have the same effect that I had when I had my first dose of first dose of CBD. No. It was a total different ball game, baby. It was, well, we're going to get into it. So I took it, popped it in my mouth, and I started driving to the Dollar Tree. So when we get to the Dollar Tree, I remember us walking around and I felt like a sense of light fuzziness, just light. So I'm thinking like, okay, that's all the gummy gonna do? Like, that's all the gummy got? That's all the gummy bummy? Like, that's it? Like, oh, I got this, baby. I might ask for another one. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm doing something, right? No, baby, it was just, this ride was just getting motherfucking started, okay? So as I take the gummy and time is going on, we in the store and I'm just feeling like a little
More and more fuzzy, a little bit more fuzzy, and I'm just kind of like zoning out.
like not purposely, but like I'll be focused on something and then be like, woo, like I didn't know I was just staring at that for as long as I was staring at that. So girl, long story short, we starting to leave out the store. As we starting to leave off the store, bitch, that was the first punch. Boop, boop, boop. The first punch hit me like a freight train, baby. Like, I immediately started to feel tingly all over my body. Now, mind you, if you're not new to my story times and you're not new to my channel, you know that I went through this experience before. So once I started tingling, I immediately knew what the fuck was going on. But I was sitting there like, calm down, like I'm trying to calm myself down. But baby, I can't calm myself down because I'm having a motherfucking panic attack. Like the panic attack has already started. And bitch, once that train gets started, it ain't no going back, love. So as I'm driving, y'all, I'm feeling fuzzy and I'm feeling like the heat is on full blast, but I'm feeling like it's like pins and needles in my skin. I'm like, ooh, my God, ooh. So I'm trying to drive the car, right? Bitch, I felt like I was going
slow,
but I was actually going fast. So as I'm driving, going slow, like as I'm driving, feeling like I'm going slow, I took the time to use my sensory skills because let me tell you, the thing is, my mind was still very much coherent on what was going on, but I was just feeling crazy as hell. So I took the time to look at the speedometer and I saw myself going 60. I saw myself going 65. But I felt like I was going
13.
So I'm like, oh shit, bitch, I'm fucked up. So I'm like, okay, just calm down. So we get back in the house. Girl, as we get back in the house, he begins to start making the cupcakes. I have to sit down because shit just don't feel right. And let me just give you a backstory on these fucking gummy edibles that I took. The edibles were 75 proof CBD. And if you don't know, CBD and THC pretty much give the same effects, but those who indulge in a lot of THC, CBD does nothing for them. But if you're a virgin of CBD, or a virgin of TBT, Throwback Thursday, if you're a virgin to CBD, and you're also a virgin to THC, that high of a dosage, that high of a dosage will really have you fucked up. And I was fucked up. So he's trying to make the cupcakes, girl. He starts making the cupcakes. And I am feeling like I am out of body, bitch. Like, I'm telling you, like, I can't, like, everything's moving slow. I mean, I feel like I'm moving slow. I can't, I feel like I'm not, like, I don't feel like I'm right. And that was what was panicking me because I'm like, something's not right. Like, girl, if I went like this, it felt like I did this. Like I did it 3 times. Like I was in a glitch. Like I was in a matrix. Like, I mean, like I would be like, dang, I'm about to get up. 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 So like everything that I did was like delayed. You know what I'm saying? And that was freaking me the hell out. So I sat back down at the table. I'm like, yo, I'm really tripping right now. Like, I'm tripping. So he's like, you know, just calm down. And he's trying to coach me through it. Like, he's calm because he smokes and he does edibles. So he's fine. I'm the bitch that's not fine. So, girl, long story short, I'm panicking, having a goddamn panic attack or whatever. And I just was like, let me go lay down. So I go lay down. Girl, immediately when I lay down, my thoughts get the goddamn best of me. I literally was like,
Bitch, do you really want to be in the back room by yourself, get dehydrated, have a stroke, fall off the bed, break your neck, and die, and nobody's gonna be around because he's in there making cupcakes? Get your ass up.
Like, y'all, I literally know what it feels like to be schizophrenic. I dead ass know, because baby, I was hearing voices loud and clear in my head. Like, baby, I thought I was in the Matrix, baby. I mean, it was scary as hell. So I get up and I'm like going in there and I'm acting like a child. Like, I literally hear myself acting like a baby, like, hey, can you come in here and lay with me? So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come in there and lay with you. He was like, well, let me just put these cupcakes in here in the oven. So I was like, okay. So he's like, come in here and stand with me. So I go in there and stand with him, girl. He pulls the cupcake pan out, right? Now, as I'm standing in there with him, when he pulled the cupcake pan out, I'm starting to calm down a little bit, but I'm still feeling weird, but I kind of like have it under control. Girl, he pulled that damn cupcake pan out. Now, it's a regular size cupcake pan. Like, you know what cupcakes look like, regular size cupcakes. But when I was looking at the cupcake pan, bitch, the cupcake pan was the size of the stove. When I seen the giant cupcakes and then I blinked and they were small cupcakes again, I said, oh, shit. Bitch, I am tripping. I am tripping. And I started panicking again. So he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? So I'm like trying to explain to him that like these cupcakes look big. Like the cupcake pan looks huge and now it's small. So like I'm freaking out. He's like, well, I can see how you can make that mistake. It looks a little big. And he's trying to like calm me back down. Every time I got myself up, he would calm me back down. So I started calming down again. So he was like, oh Lord, where I put the cupcake cups? Girl, we couldn't find the cupcake cups. And that shit started giving me anxiety. I was like, oh my God, we can't find the cupcake cups. The house gonna burn down. I'ma die. Like, I mean, I just was like, any panicking situation, I would just escalate the shit tenfold. And that shit was stressing me the hell out. So, girl, he put the cupcakes in the oven or whatever, and we walk us to the back. So he puts the timer on for 19 minutes. Now, when he put the timer on for 19 minutes for the cupcakes to cook, I then started to say, okay, let me see how long 19 minutes feels like. Because, y'all, when I say I felt like I was going in slow motion, slow fucking motion. So, let me tell you everything that occurred to me within those 19 minutes. I would be thinking something, like I would be thinking of something I want to say. I would think like, I want to say that I'm cold. And I would think it, but then I would actually say it. And then go back and think, did I actually say that or did I think that? So now I'm freaking out because I don't know if I said something, if I thought it. Girl, I mean, I was like a goddamn asylum, like a psycho, like I was like a psycho prisoner. Like I felt like I was just like glitching out, like, and like, girl, I cannot explain the amount of fear I was goddamn going through. So when I finally get to a point where I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to calm down. He's trying to comfort me. He's rubbing on my back. He's like, just calm down, just breathe with me, focus on your breathing. So I'm trying to breathe and shit. But I'm still having a fucking panic attack. Like, regardless on what's going on, I'm still very much scared. So he was like trying to take my mind off the situation of me being fucked up and tried to give me like basic activities. And let me just tell y'all, these activities were scaring the fuck out of me. So he had just was like, let's get up and dance. So I was like, dance? So he's like, yeah, let's get up and dance real quick. So he cuts on this music on Pandora, and it's like this loud ass jazz music. Bitch, I don't know why that shit scared me. So I'm like, turn it off. Like I immediately like start panicking, like turn it off. So he turns it off. I asked him to turn off the light because the light was bright. He turns off the light. Girl, I literally seen like just a shadow because it was so dark. The light was on in like one of the other rooms, but the room we were in was dark. So all I seen was his shadow, and it looked like he grew like 10 feet tall, and he was like hunched over like this. Girl, I was like, cut the light back on. Like, y'all, I was literally experiencing a bad trip. Like, I see why people that have these bad trips and bad experiences freak the fuck out, because you turn into like a baby. Like, everything is scary as fuck. Like, Girl, I was just going through it. Then it was one time he left and he went out of the room to grab something. And I looked in the mirror to see how fucked up I was. My eyes were red. My wig was shifted. Lashes was looking crazy. And I was just like, why do I look like this in front of this guy? Like, I really am digging him. I'm really feeling him. And I'm looking like a Zabuma fool in front of him. Like, this is not cute. Girl, as I'm looking at my reflection saying, trying to fix myself, y'all, I kid you not, my reflection said,
"You look like garbage."
It was just like, it was like a deep voice, like,
"You look like garbage." Like, it was like,
oh, so bitch, at that point, now I'm like, bitch, I'm literally freaking the fuck out. So he was like, calm down. He's trying to calm me down again. He's like, let's go play Mario Kart. We always play Mario Kart when we together. So we go in the room and we trying to play Mario Kart, girl. Baby, when I say this is when things started to turn around for me, but not in the way you would think. Bitch, when I say I was zoomed in, like when I was playing Mario Kart, I was in Mario Kart. Like, baby, I was in the Mario Kart car and I was driving the car. So when they were throwing like shells at me, I was like, ouch, ouch. Like girl, it was too much. And then I couldn't drive. I couldn't play the game to my best abilities like I normally can. So I started to cry and panic because I couldn't play the game right. So I just started breaking down in tears like,
"I can't do this. I can't do this."
Cut the game off, rubbing on me again, girl. Tell me why the timer goes out. And that was just the first 19 minutes. So I'm like, I felt like I went through a whole 45 to an hour of events. Like, I felt like I went through a lot. And it was only 19 minutes. So, bitch, I'm starting to get stressed. I'm like, don't leave me, because I was having a panic attack of being left by myself because he was the only thing I trusted at the time. Like, I knew he wasn't fucked up, and I could trust that he's gonna act correct. Like, he's not gonna do anything to fuck with my head. You know what I'm saying? So if he leaves and 19 minutes felt that long, imagine how 4 minutes would feel. I didn't know like how long he would be gone, and I didn't want to be by myself that fucking long. So he go, I go. He go to the bathroom, bitch. We going to the bathroom. Like, I'm going everywhere he going. So we go get the cupcakes. We come back. The walk between the bathroom and the walk between the game room and the kitchen was unrealistic. It was like, so it was like I was walking the Green Mile, bitch. Like, it was, no, wouldn't recommend. So we finally get the cupcakes out of the oven. We come back or whatever. He's like, let me cut on a movie. So he tries to cut on a movie. Like, he cuts on like a kid movie. And everything was scaring me. We're literally over here watching Over the Hedge. And the fucking raccoon was trying to get the fucking, Over the Hedge, the beginning scene when the raccoon's trying to get the fucking chips out of the damn vending machine and the damn fucking bear comes at the, that shit was scaring me. I was like, this movie's scary. I don't want to watch that. Like, bitch, I'm literally acting like a toddler. I was so fucking embarrassed. He tried to make me feel like it was all right. But girl, long story short, I literally felt like I was schizophrenic. I literally felt like I was going through what crazy people go through. And for a millisecond, I thought I was going to be stuck like that. When I came down from that high, girl, I told myself, you going to learn. You going to learn to stop motherfucking grabbing shit, putting it in your mouth so quickly. Okay? You going to learn to stop trying to be like these other vibers that be smoking and shit. That's not you, babe. And I learned it's not me. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy, bitch. Don't do it. I wouldn't even wish that on nobody, for real. Cause that shit was the worst experience I ever had. Like, bad trip, I know what the fuck they talking about. Like, I really do. All right, y'all. If y'all like that story time, please make sure you comment bad trip or comment something that you went through that was similar to that, or your bad trip experience. Give me some, give me some stories, give me some comments, give me some love, give me I miss you, give me something, bitch. Y'all know I love y'all. If y'all want a video next, tell me what video y'all want next. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Follow me on all that. Love you guys. Mwah. I'm out.
Rock my hips and make it wiggle, 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 make it wiggle. Rock